Hi, my name is Jimena Garcia Andrade, and the name of my investigation is the first introduction. Well, we all know, or at least many people know what fast fashion is, at least a bit about. But fast fashion is the great industries of clothes industries that are making clothes, bad quality clothes, and selling them at low prices. But this involves things like social, environmental, and economic issues and implications because of all the things they do to finally provide people with these low quality and at low cost clothes. And well, it also has a psychological effect in ourselves. Most importantly, the fashion concept that we have in our minds, and well, how fashion can affect us, and at the end, the pursuit of others' approval, making people more likely to follow trends and to continue to approve these great industries' actions towards society and everything else. Well, the research background, or more or less the whole investigation of what fast fashion is. With time, clothes started having a shift in their objective, and like in ancient Greece, people started using certain colors and tunics to differentiate people's professions and jobs, so you could tell exactly what someone was, like a philosopher, a warrior, exactly by their clothes. And well, at the end, we get to nowadays times, and because we are so concerned of being different and constantly searching for new ways of expressing ourselves and our originality, and to demonstrate our belonging to a place or social group, the fast fashion industry has brought us an immensely amount of clothes and styles to choose from. And they started making these clothes with a bad quality, as I mentioned, and clothes that can only be worn at maximum approximately 10 times. And this kind of fashion created disposable clothes for people concerned with banality and who do not care about the implications this can have to our society. The fast fashion industry is responsible for things like child labor, forced labor, exploitation, and it has consequences in the environment because these big fabrics and industries are consuming a lot of water, are polluting the air, the skies, water, are responsible for deforestation because they do not care about anything else than making money or the most money possible. So let's go to the experiment. I wanted to prove that people's concept of fashion and the wanting of fit to fit in is responsible for people still supporting things like fast fashion, even though we know the consequences. And some of the questions were about if you already know what a fast fashion is, how society can pressure you to buy certain clothes or buy in certain stores, the clothes quality, if people knew that, if people thought that it was a good inversion, even though the clothes didn't last long, and the effects, if people knew the effects that fast fashion can have in ourselves, like I already said, social, environmental, economic, and psychological effects. And while the results and conclusions, the results show that most people already knew what a fast fashion is, what fast fashion was. Some people thought that the fashion industry, do let us with many psychological problems. But the interesting thing was that many people were really looking forward to know a bit more about the consequences of fast fashion. And not many people were really doing something to stop consuming at these stores, or, yeah. So I also asked about the stores that they consumed in, and there were mainly fast fashion model stores. And well, in conclusion, um, I think that even though we are really aware of the issue, we do not empathize a lot, and that is what is lacking us, empathy. And with empathy, many people are willing to do many changes in their life, in their lifestyles, to stop consuming from these stores, like upcycling, that is shopping at secondhand stores like thrift stores. uh, and well, the investigation is mainly for people my age, was mainly because the experiment was the survey was answered by them, because they are the ones that can do something still, where and they are the ones that care enough to do something. So even though our mindset is really linked to still consuming fast fashion, the experiment tells us that people are willing to do some changes. And the only thing that we're lacking is information, and telling people about the issue so they are aware and they start to care a bit more. And well, yeah, that was my research. Thank you.